Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, RollCageTV, where I continue to do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of rocks. I can't get through here. I don't want to lose my progress from the last episode by abusing that trailer, possibly unpacking. I can't get backwards through here anyway. I mean, I can get out of here if I use the winch, but I already have something else on the winch. So let's release the winch. And let's reattach the winch from someplace like there to someplace like there. Okay. Okay. Now let's reattach the winch again from the back of the trailer. I am trying to take all the trailers back. If this is the first time you've joined the stream or watched the YouTube video, I'm here to take all these trailers back. All the contracts are done. Everything is done. The only thing that's not done is getting all the trailers back. So that's what I'm doing. Going back and selling all the trailers for maximum profit and maximum fun. And there are a few trailers back. It's just for the 100% completeness thing. I am playing a normal mode game. There's no easy mode. The thing that makes it easier is I've got a quick start because I'm using all paid DLC vehicles. DLC vehicles that don't come either with the base game or with any of the regions. They're not found on the map. You get access to them all right away. And I was that close. I got the game on a super discount. And so I went ahead and bought all the DLC, and somebody asked me, do you want all the DLC? Because I was not going to play the game. It was just too much work. And yes, unpack everything. And now I can just sell the trailer. The thing will fall down, right? Or it will be in the air, and I can drop it down. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to have to use the crane to get this one off. Crane mode, that's how you do it. And there's the little baby that's going to sell these things. Yeah, I got the third one back there, so I didn't miss one, did I? You can't sell them unless you can attach them. And I cannot attach this. Cannot attach this scout trailer to this truck. That's good enough. All right, and I don't know what this truck is doing next. Stop the engine. Wasn't there fuel somewhere? One of these things still. Not there. That one had no fuel. That one has 18 gallons of fuel. All right. Restore the crane. Get up here out of the way. And turn around when I need to. right. And change trucks. I'm probably not close enough. I am close enough. Okay. All right, buddy, you're on. I know it's been a while since you did anything. And all that you are here to do is sell these trailers. Because your job was done a long time ago. This is the guy that carries around the prototype exploration unit, the pew pew pew. Very important job he has. And man, his turning radius is terrible in this mud. Look at this. Oh. Yeah, sell it. And the next one. There's a lot of mud. Oh, I don't have my all-wheel drive on. That would help. I forget that the American cars, you have to turn it on. The other ones, it's always all-wheel drive. But these, you need to turn on the all-wheel drive, and I often forget that. When I first start the engine, it's not on. Oh, this is backwards, that's right. And gonna be so exciting. These scout field trailers have been all over the map forever, and I think these are the last 3. I might have another one near the prototype exploration unit. Not sure. Sell it. And then you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna buy another trailer. Because I'm gonna use this to fix myself. No. From here. Service scout trailer. I don't need any fixing. And these need fixing. Do you need fixing? Well, you can get your own trailer. I will get a fuel trailer though. This thing doesn't have any fuel. I should have got one of those combo trailers. Service scout trailer. That's what I was looking. No, that does have fuel in it. Refuel. Yeah, I can refuel from there. All right. So, there we go. Pull this back out of the way. And wait and see if anything else needs to be done with that. Now, how did I manage to miss this waypoint? Oh well. I knew the way, obviously. I went right past the waypoint. Okay, trailers. We have sideboard semi-trailer. Right there. It's right next to the garage. That can be the last one to be sold. Prototype exploration unit. Flat scouts. Small scout flatbed. Which is right next to that. And no, where's the small scout flatbed? Okay. These may actually be best sold back at the other place. Yes, I somehow managed to get a prototype exploration unit up there so I could scout the last of this map. I don't remember even how I did it. I get across the river here, but I am not going to do that. I'm trying to think. This is what I'm going to do. I think. I'm going to transfer to Lake Cove one of the Zix and the Scout, the Wrangler. Then I'm going to come across Lake Cove, come over here. I can't get across here, and I'll tow one behind the other, bring them up here, and what will the Zix have in it? The Zix will have a big crane. And I drag both of these things out. That way I can attach the flatbed to the Wrangler. But if I have the big crane, I can't attach them both. The small Scout flatbed can't carry the... I want to do this in one trip. I can attach the small Scout flatbed to the small Scout, or I can attach the prototype exploration unit to the small Scout. But how am I going to get... And then I can winch to the small Scout. But the problem is, then how do I get either the flatbed or the prototype exploration unit onto the truck? I was going to use the big crane to retrieve them all, but the big crane doesn't have a space. If I bring another truck with me, you won't have room for both of them though. I'm not bringing it with a trailer. What other truck do I want to bring with me? With the truck with the big crane. The big crane, I know I would be able to get up and get all that stuff out, but I have no other. I'm not even sure I can bring up. Okay. If I get over here with the big crane, I can pull these things out. This one is the one I really need the big crane for. Bring them back to this area here. Then I can go back with another truck that even is carrying the small Scout flatbed, but it doesn't matter. I only need to get these two out here. I can come over here with another truck. Now I can go back with another truck And then I can pack these two things into the other truck. Then we can all go back to the trailer store. And then I'll still have this thing to get. Okay, this is going to be a several hour feature length film. So do I want to send this guy back? Not yet, because I'm not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. And that guy, not sure what I'm going to do with him yet. So let me just go to the garage. And this guy is going to be stored. And then I'm going to go back to the other location. I'm going to get the big crane. I'm going to go over there with the big crane. I guess I'm going to grab the other truck too. I need a truck. I could try the other truck. Well, I could do the truck. If I got the big crane, I could do the other truck with the trailer. Yeah. Okay. I got an idea. Because I can load anything with this crane. This crane I could probably get him, but it doesn't matter. Why not go for the best? Okay, and now, stop. Go back. Oh, I didn't mean to skip time. Go back to here because I didn't send him to the garage yet. Yes, the trailer store here. No, but I have to drag them somewhere. And they have to both be sold. Okay. I know what to do. I know what to do. I know exactly what to do. This vehicle is going to have with him his bed and a sideboard bed. The truck with the big crane will load the Jeep Wrangler onto one of those two things, probably his bed. Okay. And then I'll be able to take, once they're all loaded, I'll be able to get them to a trailer store. And I'll leave the big crane somewhere. The trailer I can sell. Yeah, I'll figure this out. Okay. Go back to the global map. And get rid of these markers. Where's the other Wrangler? Also cover. Now you store Global map. Go back to this garage. And I don't think I can carry a trailer with that big crane. I might be able to carry a trailer with the other one. I don't think I can carry with the big crane. But the other truck will have its flatbed and a flatbed. We'll have the small flatbed. Yeah. Okay. Leave the garage. You are cargo for now. Back into the garage. Whoops, that's not the button to do that with. That's also not the button to do that with. You leave the garage. Okay, let's fix the time. You can go ahead and turn your lights on. Change truck. Turn your lights on. Start your engine. Activate your crane. This crane can reach anything, anytime, anywhere. No. There. Left. Turn. Wrong. Direction. You in? Now you're in. Okay, restore crane. Change truck. Change truck. Not that truck. Oh, that did get it straightened out. Excuse me, got it straightened out some. Pack the trucks and trailer. Okay, now I will turn these lights on and I will change truck. Let's actually stop the engine because I want to mark what I'm doing. Get this thing in tow position. Okay. I think this tow's off of the back. Yeah, that tow's pretty much off the back. It hangs off a little bit, but it's pretty close. Now let's go to the map. I am going to go back to the other road. Go back to the other map from here. Before I do that, I'm going to go to the trailer store over here. I am going to purchase from the other trailer store a small 2-seater sideboard trailer. And then I am going to again tow everybody there is a way to get through there. Yeah, and I don't know, there's rocks and stuff, but whatever. And that's a little bit safer, but it doesn't matter. Actually, well, yeah, go ahead and do it this way. I know it'll be fine in this vehicle. The fact that I'm towing one vehicle behind the other might make it a little iffy, but everything is iffy. Sure. There's a lot of iffiness here. But this is a horrible swamp. But guess what? The Mastodon doesn't care. It can go through all of this. Just trying to see where I need to go. And that road is not where you want to go, because this is a huge icy slope that is nearly impossible to go up. With the Mastodon anyway. I would need the other vehicle here to drag me. So again, you're just going to stay on this horrible swamp area. What's the way to go up? It's a bunch of rocks. Can't go up here. I think I can fit through here somehow. I don't remember exactly. Best way to go there. And then back. Now everybody will be there where they belong, but rather than through the garage, they will be there on the correct side to retrieve the things I need to retrieve. The wrench goes away when I change trucks. I wanted to start his lights. Oh, and his lights aren't on. Okay, let's go. Turn on engine. Actually, I don't really need his engine on, but did I get him too close? I think I might have got him too close. And this is a difficult, challenging way, but it's not as difficult or challenging as to try to get back across to that little area directly from the garage on that map. It's actually easier in these trucks anyway to go through the swamp area there, the crackly, frozen swamp area. reason for me to go inside with that guy. So actually, he could have probably just come driven over here himself. There's really no reason for me to come here at all. I think with the slightly smaller crane, I might have been able to hitch a trailer, but that's okay. What I will do is I will. Why am I doing it this way then? Oh, because I want to get... Wait. Why did I need this Jeep here? We could have kept the Jeep where... Oh no, I want to drop the Jeep off at the trailer store here. Yes. So I want to go to the trailer store. Not this one, but the one by the entrance. Which is where... Here. So one of the vehicles are going to come over here. And that's where he's going to drop the Jeep off. It's difficult for the Jeep to get there on its own. And then they're going to come back, and they can come back through this mess. No, that's like icy, whatever. Okay. So they're going to come back basically the same way. Come on, delete. Delete! Not deleting or adding? Delete! There, okay. Alright. So, you are going to buy a tiny little ramp, not ramp, you know, one of those little things. Not one of those little things. The small one, that one. You're gonna buy one of those. And I sure hope I can get, you know, that one small thing may not fit in there. Oh well. It'll fit in there. I might not be able to keep it in there, but it'll fit in there. What I'm going to do instead... Stop! I'm not going to go through that way because that's kind of difficult. I am going to instead move this marker, assuming that I can get a hold of it and move it. Yes, here. And then here. And then along here. All right. James Trucks is here. You know, this will be the last place to fuel for a little bit. I'll be able to fuel when I get to the trailer store to drop off the Wrangler as well. Not the Wrangler. Not the trailer. Where's the frickin' truck? That phone is in the game, right? I'm not just hearing things. Oh, why did I not pull that forward so I could get fuel? Not a lot of fuel. Tiny waste of fuel. I mean, it took very little fuel to get here. Either way, it was going to be a little waste of fuel. Stop! Stop hitting the wrong buttons! No! That button! Oh! Okay, let's go. I do have to keep an eye on that second truck because it's possible that it'll go off somewhere. All right, here we go. If we can get to the trailer store and drop off the Wrangler. I was going to go that way, wasn't I? No, I got a good chance of getting the second truck stuck by going this way. I should have just gone down the road. This is a shorter way, but there are trees. But my goal is to see if I can get down to drop off the Wrangler at this trailer store. Because that's where I'm bringing everything back. Because believe it or not, it is easier to get back here. Well, it will definitely be easier to get back to this trailer store. It is a bit of a hike to get from this garage to the other map, but it's definitely easier to have brought things to this trailer store. So getting the Wrangler to this trailer store is actually a big deal. Because I need the Wrangler to salvage these things. And the Wrangler on its own would have a real hard time. The Wrangler would have a very hard time getting here on its own, as you can imagine. The Wrangler would not be able to go through the same swamp that these guys are going to go through. Oh, I heard a dingle-wingle. Oh, if you're in chat, put a chat message in, then I'll know you're not a bot trying to sell me followers. I don't just give shout outs to people that say they follow, because sometimes the only people that follow are bots trying to sell me followers or subscribers. But if you want to remain anonymous, that's fine. Or you can, you know, put a message in that says, I'm not a bot. Bots seem to think that they need to follow a channel before they leave a message saying, if you want followers, go to, you know, this follow place, .follow. good ice? I don't remember. I'm just following my markers. Well, nothing in chat, so I wish you well, brother. If you're a real follower, I'll know if it's not a real follower, because when I go check afterwards, I'll see that they are no longer followed. My follower count will have gone up, and then it'll have gone right back down if it's not a real follower, so. And you also don't have to follow to whisper me. I don't see a whisper though, so it's probably a bot that was just going to leave a bot message in chat, but fortunately I have all sorts of key words blocked out in chat. So if you try to ask me in chat, like how many followers do you have or how many subscribers do you have, the message isn't going to go through. Because I have a whole bunch of keywords blocked out. I can't even see it to approve it or not approve it. I have it on a quote-unquote private filter. Where neither me nor mods even see it. It just doesn't show up. In 20 minutes, can I get over in 20 minutes to... These are not the last two I have to sell. I also have to sell that other one, but I can do that from the other garage. I know I can get through there. So this will be a bit of a challenge, pulling these things out of wherever I got them stuck. I got the big crane to do it. I'll drive over there, drive back through the gateway, come back over to the trailer store, where the Wrangler will be waiting, sell those two, and then I can go back to the garage, recover back to both the big vehicles over to the garage, switch them back over to the second map, put a crane on one of them, or not a crane, a saddle, a low saddle on one of them. And then I'll be able to... Where's the next one? I thought it was over here. Stop pushing me, man! I've got his engine on, so he's trying to follow me, but he's actually... I gotta shut his engine off. Oh, right on. And that one truck will be able to carry both the trailers back. Oh, no, over here. One way or another. And the crane will be able to get him tied up, so the crane can then immediately recover back to the garage. Oh no, the crane, does the crane have to go with him too? Because he's got to get rid of him somehow. He can dump the trailer. If I unpack, yeah, I will unpack what is in his truck and then I'll recover him. Oh no, I'm gonna, no, there's gonna be a trailer in his truck. I can detach, I can unpack everything, I can sell the small trailer, detach everything, sell the small trailer, and then recover, and then go back to the Jeep, and the two things should still be there at the Jeep for me to sell. That's how I can do it. I won't need the crane anymore then. They'll just float in the air if I recover the vehicle. I do have his light crane with me, which is... Yeah, I've got his light crane. I should not have taken his light crane away. It's in the back. Yeah, I see it. Okay. So if I had to, I could use the light crane to muscle something out of the back. Roads are horrible, but you see, they're better than the other map. Although this frozen swamp I'm going through is pretty bad. But with these vehicles, I can do that. Not with a lot of other vehicles, but with these vehicles, I think I can do that. And my guess is after this YouTube episode, it's going to take me 2 more episodes, maybe 3 more episodes to finish up. So I'll be at 132 episodes if it takes me 3 more episodes after this. 30, 31, and 32. These are 29. That is the trailer store there, right? Yeah, that is the trailer store there. Okay. So I will actually release the winch now. So, oh wait, no. Don't release the winch now. I got to use this trailer to get that thing out of there. Too far away now, right? Yeah. Release the winch and the Kraken. I was thinking that the Jeep could go on its own, but you can't. Ah! Release the winch! Oh, this just makes me so angry. Running out of time and I keep hitting the wrong buttons. Attach. Just drive. I got stumps, I know. I'm trying to avoid. That's the button I want to press to bring him forward. I pressed the wrong button and released him. Okay, I'm free from the mess. Now I can release the winch. Come forward a little bit. Get to the side of this guy, except I wasn't looking back. I didn't give myself quite enough room. Okay, well, that's good enough. Stop your engine. Change truck. Green. That's the guy I want. You just come over here where you'll be out of the way. Right there. All right. Now, I've got enough time to get myself turned back around anyway. Get ready to go back the way I came. Change over to this truck. Do the same with it. Yeah, really put that thing out of the way, like behind an obstruction, a total obstruction. Stop engine. All engines are stopped. Look at the map. This is how I'm going to get back over to... Yeah, that's a no-go. This is how I'm going to get back over to... supposedly this is a road. Yeah, this isn't... It's kind of a road here. But then back through the swamp, across here, somehow, through there, up, around, over, down, through, up here, which is kind of difficult to find a good spot to go up here. I could possibly go up here, but not up here, because that's an icy slope I know that I can't get through. But I'll find a good way to get there. Somehow, I'll find a good way to get there. But that's for the next episode. If you're watching on Twitch, that's going to be it for this stream, but I am going to find someone to raid. So don't go anywhere. If you're watching on YouTube, though, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode as well. The next YouTube episode will be the next weekday at noon U.S. Central Time, which is 6 p.m., 1800 hours in the UK, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. Streaming on twitch.tv/RollCage_TV every Sunday afternoon, starting at 12:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Again, your local times may vary. And I stream 4 days a week. I produce content twice a day. You'll find me. You're going to find me. You'll find me. All right. Twitch, again, stick around. YouTube, next episode. I hope you both have a great night, great morning, great afternoon, great evening, great whatever until I see you again. And wherever you end up going, on the road or in life, be sure to enjoy the drive. Twitch, stand by for a raid. YouTube, for you, I'm out of here. Bye-bye.